Listen up. You think you know Travis Kelce. You think you understand what it's like to be at the absolute peak of human performance while the entire world watches your every move? Well, buckle up because I'm about to blow your mind with the real story that nobody's talking about. You're scrolling through social media right now, aren't you? Wasting time while champions are out there grinding, making moves, changing their entire lives. Well, guess what? You're about to witness something that'll shake you to your core. And if this doesn't make you smash that subscribe button and share this with everyone you know, then you're not paying attention. Picture this, you're Travis Kelce. You've dominated the NFL for years. You've caught passes that defied physics. You've celebrated in end zones while 70,000 people scream your name. You think that's the pinnacle. You think that's as good as it gets. Wrong. Dead wrong. Because when this man dropped to one knee in front of Taylor Swift, when she looked at him with tears streaming down her face and said yes, that moment shattered every record, every touchdown, every championship celebration he'd ever experienced. This isn't just some celebrity romance story. This is about understanding what real victory actually looks like. You want to know what separates winners from losers. It's not the trophies. It's not the fame. It's not even the money. It's finding someone who sees through all the noise, all the pressure, all the expectations, and loves you for who you really are underneath it all. Travis Kelce sat in that Kansas City Chiefs locker room. No pads, no helmet, just a simple white t-shirt and gray sweatpants, and he looked more victorious than he ever had after any game. Why? Because he finally understood the difference between external validation and internal peace. Listen to me carefully. Every single night, this man who's been hit by 300-pound linebackers, who's performed under the most intense pressure imaginable, goes to sleep feeling more peaceful than ever before. Not because of what he accomplished on the field, but because of what he built off of it. You think Taylor Swift is just some pop star? You think this is just about dating a celebrity? You're missing the entire point. She video calls him before practice. She talks to him after brutal games when he's covered in sweat and exhaustion. She sees him at his lowest moments and finds exactly the right words to remind him why he loves what he does. Pat Mahomes jokes about it, says Travis has his own personal mental coach now. But here's what you need to understand. That's not a joke, that's genius. Winners surround themselves with people who elevate them, who push them, who believe in them when they can't believe in themselves. This woman walked into a room full of professional athletes and didn't act like she was above anyone. She laughed with them, listened to them, became part of the team. That's not celebrity behavior. That's character. That's the kind of person who changes your entire trajectory. Jason Kelce said something that'll stick with you forever. I don't know who he loves more, Taylor or football, but as long as he keeps catching passes, I don't care. That's brotherhood. That's what happens when people see you genuinely happy and successful. But here's what really gets me fired up. When that reporter asked Travis what kind of person Taylor Swift is to him, he paused. This man who gives interviews every week, who's comfortable in front of millions of viewers, actually paused because some things are too big for words. She's the most genuine person I've ever met, he finally said. You think you know her from magazines and music videos. You don't know anything. The real Taylor Swift listens, cares, puts others first, and makes one of the most famous athletes in the world feel like he's just Travis. Not the tight end chasing rings, not the guy breaking records. Just him. This is what separates champions from everyone else. They don't settle for surface-level connections. They don't accept relationships that don't challenge them, support them, transform them. Travis Kelce has lifted Super Bowl trophies, broken records, heard his name echoed through stadiums, but none of it compares to the moment she said yes. You want to know what defines a champion right now? It's not the highlight reels. It's not even the championship rings. It's choosing love despite the chaos of fame, despite the pressure, despite every camera and headline trying to tear you down. This isn't just entertainment. This is a masterclass in what it means to win at life. Two people at the absolute peak of their careers, choosing each other, supporting each other, elevating each other while the entire world watches and judges every move. You're witnessing the beginning of one of the most powerful love stories of our time. And if you don't recognize the lessons here, You're wasting an incredible opportunity to learn from champions. Every single person watching this needs to understand something crucial. External success means nothing without someone to share it with. All the fame, all the money, all the achievements in the world won't fill the void that only genuine love and connection can fill. Travis Kelce found that connection, and it transformed everything about how he approaches life, football, and success. He's not just playing for touchdowns anymore. He's playing for something bigger, something deeper, something that actually matters. So here's what you're going to do right now. You're going to smash that subscribe button because content like this doesn't come around every day. You're going to share this video with everyone you know because they need to hear this message. And you're going to start thinking about what really matters in your own life. Stop chasing empty victories. Stop settling for relationships that don't elevate you. Stop accepting anything less than the kind of love that transforms your entire existence. Because that's what champions do. They refuse to settle, they keep pushing, they keep growing, and they surround themselves with people who make them better. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift aren't just a celebrity couple. They're proof that when two champions choose each other, when two people at the top of their game decide to build something together, magic happens. Real life-changing, world-shaking magic. If this video doesn't inspire you to demand more from yourself, from your relationships, from your entire approach to success, then you're not ready to win. But if you're fired up, if you're motivated, if you're ready to start building the kind of life that actually matters, then subscribe to this channel right now because we're just getting started. The world needs more stories like this. The world needs more examples of what real success looks like. And if you're not sharing this message, if you're not spreading this inspiration, then you're part of the problem. Champions recognize champions. Winners celebrate winners. And right now you have the chance to learn from two people who are showing us what it means to dominate not just in your career, but in your entire life. Don't just watch ICT. Subscribe, share, and start building the kind of love and success that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are showing us is possible. Because that's what separates the champions from everyone else. They don't just consume content, they take action and transform their lives.